Hey guys, today I'd like to show you a special exercise. Hopefully that will really help you get deeper into voice leading and triads and the idea of connecting triads. Let me give you an example from life. Sometimes if you want to play giant steps, something tough, and you're having problems getting the voice leading right, because it's very, very important to connect chords to each other to find the closest positions. Here's a great exercise for that. This helped me a lot. And here's how this works. I'll show you a final result and then I'll walk you back. This probably looks complicated, but don't worry. I'll show you it's so easy. Or this. Or this. Okay, let me get into it because it's a lot of fun and it's really easy to do. Here's the simple principle. Think of music as a circle of half steps. So we have something very similar to a clock. I'll use flats, okay? So C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, okay? A central point when I'm thinking about voice leading is that no two notes can be separated by more than 6 half steps. It's like walking on a globe. If you have 2 points on that globe, you can't really be more than 6 half steps away. Let me give you an example. So if I'm going from C to D, that's 2 half steps, right? That's a very short distance. And if you're imagining a circle only going clockwise, going from C to B flat would take forever. Right? That was 10 half steps or 5 steps. That's a long way out. But remember, if you're walking on a clock and you're allowed to move clockwise or counterclockwise, if I need to go to B flat, I only need to go down a whole step, right? So basically, there's nothing further than 6 half steps, or the furthest away note from C is F sharp. Because if you're telling me, oh my God, go all the way to G, I know that instead of going up a fifth, I can go down a fourth. Okay? That's why there are 6 really, really important distances when you're learning to voice lead triads. Imagine that you only need to master 6 movements, and I will tell you what they are, and then I'll show you how to practice them. So we need to learn C to D flat, C to D, C to E flat, C to E, C to F, and C to F sharp. That's all, right? Only 6 things. I think that's good news because there's so much to practice in life. So let me get you started on the practicalities of this exercise. Here's a beginning step you really need to do well before you try to hit this. This is simply just inversions of C major on the first 3 strings, right? C, E, G, and then E, G, C, and then G, C, E. And of course, this needs to work really well on all strings. Right? So get this out of the way before you try to tackle this lesson. When you have, check this out. This is so easy and very, very helpful, I believe. So what I'm doing basically is, let me start on C in root position. And the next step is moving inversions and moving up string sets. So first here, C, E, G, and when I have to play the next inversion, I'll play it on the next string set, 5, 5, 4, 3. And then when I have to move to the second inversion, G, C, E, I'll play it on the next set of strings. And when I have to move again, back to root position, I will play on the next set. And then I'll play it back. So that's the first step. Let me do that with time. Okay? So now I'm basically moving inversions while I'm moving up and down string sets. Okay, very important. Now let's get into the heart of the exercise. So what I'll be doing is basically increasing the distance between C and the next triad. Here's the first pair, C and D flat. And down. And now I'm doing a whole step. Okay, and so far it's not incredibly interesting in terms of voice leading because the C and D are both in root position. It gets more interesting once the distance increases. Remember, we only have 6 pairs. It's good news, I believe. So the next pair is C and E flat major. And the interesting thing is that in terms of voice leading, I won't play this E flat. No, I'll play it closer in terms of voice leading. I'll play it here because I have the common note G. So check this out. This is pairs of C and E flat. This is amazing preparation for progressions which have root notes moving up by minor third. Next, I'll do C and E. Again, not the same inversion. Okay, and then I'll do C and F. Now I'll do my final last chord already. That's C and F sharp. And because the voice leading is symmetrical in both directions, I'll play the F sharps below the C. Or above. Okay, so, and then I can add some fun finger picking like this. Get this. And notice I can actually continue on a single pair of strings. That's also very valuable to do, like this, on a single string. Here's C and F sharp. Okay, like that. And let me suggest you do this exercise starting at 3 points. So start on root position C and do all the pairs. Do first inversion, start on all pairs, and do second inversion. And once you have that, there are all kinds of cool sounds that happen later. For example, here's C minor going to A flat minor. Here's that combination in spread triads. It's very cool. So bottom line, there are a lot of, actually I think I screwed that up. There's a lot of beautiful ways to do that. And I really recommend you learn the basics, because once you know how to move the roots by up to 6 half steps, you're really in a much better position to tackle like simple voice leading when you're playing actual songs, like what I did in the beginning. Like this, when you have to do this. Okay, it's really helpful, and actually triad pairs sound really, really good sometimes. For example, here's D and E over C. right? It's a pretty cool, interesting sound. Or okay, bottom line, it really helps with a lot of things related both to voice leading and to soloing. So I hope this helps you. I hope you practice this, and happy hunting. Bye-bye.